Because if you're willing to do the work, you can have anything.
So what are you doing today?
Today we're going to be shoulder pressing, overhead pressing, basic military press. We're going to go over the how-to, because a lot of people tend to put themselves in a position where they injure themselves. Whether it be the lower back, whether it be shoulder pain, neck pain, upper back pain, whatever it may be. So we'll go over the basics of how to properly overhead press.
Sounds good.
All right. Okay. All right, so first things first, when you put yourself up to the bar, you want to make sure that your forearms are parallel to each other at the bottom. It's basically where you'll be at your strongest position. Feet are hip width. So look at my feet are hip width, they're planted. Now, second thing you're going to want to make sure to do is keep your elbows in. You'll see that a lot of people tend to hold the bar right here. You can see how the physics behind it, it's almost like you're holding up like a bicep curl. So the idea is you want to keep your elbows forward as the bar is directly below your elbows. Good?
That's it, bar directly below the elbows.
You can see how here, I'm barely like using any energy to hold the bar. Second thing, or third thing I should say, when you push directly overhead.
Push directly overhead.
And not in front of you.
And not in front.
You see how, again, gravity is forcing the bar down. I can seriously injure my shoulders trying to hold the bar up in this position. And last thing, fourth thing, your step over the side, Mahdi. Fourth thing is that my pelvis is in and I'm not arching my lower back. Pelvis is straight.
That's it.
So the bar is directly over my shoulders and directly over my hips and over my heels.
So his lower back is flat, not too round. A lot of people excessively round it. You want to show us that?
That's right.
Excessively round it like that, that's not the right position.
For this.
That's it. You don't want to compensate that way. Perfect.
Elbows come in. Elbows come in. And basic shoulder press. Let's do it.
Let's do it. This is the second warm-up. After warming up with the bar, warms up with 10 pounds on each side, very lightweight. Always explosive on the warm-ups. Still warming up. When he gets that full, I notice when you do your press, you get a full press and you pass your head forward to engage your upper back.
Exactly, yeah, and then lower my scapula, lower my upper back. So I'm basically doing.
And you see all that part he's working at as well, not just his deltoids. So his upper traps, his lower traps. First working set. Full extension, flat back. That was set number 2.
Yep. Sticking forward.
Last set, you added some weight?
Yeah, I added 2.5, so 5 pounds more. It's 190. We'll go for about 4 reps.
4 reps, so
Easy
190.
day today. We got a big workout tomorrow. Good though, good. So I'm doing a dumbbell press right now, overhead dumbbell press.
How come you're always doing dumbbell presses and barbell presses instead of like raises and all the easy stuff that everybody else does?
Because one, it'll make me stronger. Two, it'll generate more muscle, so I'm using more muscles at once, which will make me more anabolic. Compared to doing small isolation movements, where I only make a little bit of muscle work,
Yeah.
which stimulates your body a little less, which makes you less anabolic.
So some people are gonna ask, you know, what do you mean? What's anabolic?
A state where you can grow muscle.
Okay, so the little exercises don't get you as anabolic.
Yeah, it doesn't stimulate your body to produce the right amount of hormones, or the right
Nice.
hormone, I should say. Still trying to stay upright. Fairly easy, a little heavy.
They look like peanuts in your hands.
Out the Libby.
The thing about doing isolation exercises is you'll see a lot of people doing side raises, front raises, or shrugs with a lot of weight. But they don't usually have very well developed shoulders. But you'll never, ever find someone that has a very heavy shoulder press or a very heavy barbell or dumbbell shoulder press that doesn't have shoulder development. So it kind of gives you a hint. It's like, you know what? Maybe if my barbell overhead press and my dumbbell overhead press become really strong, I'm probably going to get more development. And that's the right idea. And there's a reason for it, scientific reason, just like Tyler explained. It's that it gets you more anabolic. It creates a response in your body that's greater than if you do simple, small muscle exercises. I'm just going to do a set right now. So what if my goal isn't to be strong like a power lifter? What if I just want to look good? Big shoulders.
For aesthetic reasons, I at least recommend that you start off with pressing. So a shoulder press, dumbbell press, and then go into accessory work afterwards, such as lateral raises, bent over lateral raises, and things like that. After you've stimulated as much muscle as possible and found a response in your body, then do the accessory work afterwards for the volume.
Let's do it. Heavy set.
Still fairly easy. I haven't done any overhead pressing in a couple months, so felt good.
And now we're doing everybody's favorite exercise.
Oh yeah. Warming up.
You know why it's everybody's favorite exercise? Because you get to check yourself out in the mirror while you're doing it. That's why. So you see Tyler uses some momentum to bring it up, but the important thing is right at the top of the movement, he gets a good contraction, and it's controlled all the way down. So I was mentioning that you use some momentum to bring the weight up, but you always get a good contraction, control it on the way down.
I try and hold it at the top for about a second or so just to make sure I'm in control of it. Then I resist the whole way down, and I try and keep my shoulder blades together when I do it, even while I'm leaning forward.
So show us shoulder blades in, out. That's out, and that's in.
So I keep them in, and then I go up.
Okay, so that's a typical shoulder day that we would do. We don't usually do shoulder days, but this is supposed to be a day off, but we really wanted to train, so when we're doing our shoulder training, we stuck to the most important movements. Barbell overhead presses, dumbbell overhead presses. Those are the basis of any shoulder program. Beyond that, it's up to you. The accessory movements you want to do, they're not really the main part, but you can do whatever you like. Upright rows is also a good idea. That's a really good compound movement that you can do. We'll probably show it in another video. And yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. It's not very high volume. It's focused a lot on strength because that's our goal, but it doesn't get any simpler than that.
Because if you're willing to do the work, you can have anything.